Okay, Fasika, what are you working on right now?
I'm working on a robot.
It's a robot?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. So, what are those things at the top?
I think they're eyes.
Eyes, yeah. Are they made from LEDs?
Yeah, they're LED lights.
Okay.
And they're soldered onto the back
Oh, so
side.
that's the back of the printed circuit board, is it?
Yes.
Oh, it's soldering, look at that.
So Miss Maloney said that cathode is the shorter one, yeah?
Yeah, cathode is got the shorter lead, yeah.
And I'm making the legs.
Are you making the legs now? Okay.
Yeah.
So so you're screwing those legs in just now with the
Yeah.
screws and the eyelets, and then what are you doing after that?
Or I'm going to put a battery, I think.
Probably, yeah. And maybe, oh, that's right. And also, how will you attach those leads?
Oh, we'll attach them I'll solder them to the back side of the circuit board, and then we'll light it up. And these are also LED lights.
LED lights as well. So it's going to be pretty flashy.
You're gonna have to cut this one just a little bit.
So Team Jade and Celia, what are you guys working on?
We're working on a robot, and it's a Channy Electronics lead learn to solder robot.
So there's Kelsey working on her learn to solder robot kit. Kelsey, what are you attaching at this point?
I am doing the arms.
The arms. You solder away, young lady. Okay, so let us see. What is this? What is this little thing?
What's his name?
Norbert Jr. We don't have one.
Is
Call
is
him
it-
Norbert Jr. I'll make him armor too.
Is it number 5?
He's got battle armor.
Number 5. We'll call him number 5.
Or he could be Johnny.
Johnny, yeah. So what were the problems? Oh, cool. So what were the
Can we
problems?
just measure
Is
him real
another
quick? Okay.
one? Okay.
Version of him.
Okay. Yep.
Well, where does he light up first? I need to know.
So, what problems did we just have like before? Like, what wasn't flashing when you first tried it out?
The eyes.
The eyes weren't flashing.
And the reason why is because I put the wire on the circle and not on the triangle, and that's where it had to be. So it didn't want to work. And then our second problem was that we thought it wasn't going to work because one of the eyes weren't flashing. But then we just touched it and then it started to blink.
Yeah, and I'm wondering if that wire wasn't touching, but now it is.
Yeah, so now we're like...
because it was from that one.
And
Very cool.
now Surya has her own little robot that works.
Yay. Kelsey, what do you have here?
I made a robot and I soldered the back of it, and when I finished soldering it, I cut off the access, and so I used it for connecting the head and the body together.
Mm-hmm.
And we then did the arms, and we connected the battery pack to the robot, and it started to blink. And
Flashing, isn't it? Pretty cool. Does it have a name?
no, it doesn't have a name yet.
Like number 1 or something. Pretty cool. So, were there any particular challenges that you found while you were doing it?
Yeah.
Any tricky parts?
The two sides didn't work because those two were together, so I had to solder it to get it correctly,
Oh, so to separate those two
Yeah.
bits. Yep.
and it worked.
Oh, okay. So you managed to push it away by
Yeah.
melting it. Yep. Very clever. Impressive. Good work.
And then you can write it in your definition. How about if you the button on and off?
Yeah.
So Jade, what do we have here?
So I got a little robot, and all he's supposed to do is light up. And I don't know his name yet, but it's a skill level 1, and I finished it in less than 30 minutes.
That was super fast. I could not believe it. Did you? Was this one simpler than the other one? Did you think, or do you think you just know what you're doing a lot bit more now?
I know what I'm doing. And it's just like there's not as many like things that.
Interesting, yeah. How it suddenly, like, you know, it can be so difficult to begin with, and then suddenly you can do it on your own.
Yeah, but the back of it isn't as difficult as the other one.
Okay. What made this one less difficult? Was it the components, or
No,
just the
you
way
just
it's
had to
arranged?
stick it. You just had to stick it at the bottom. Not like the other one where it was either the triangles or the circles, and we didn't really know.
Oh, yeah. That's still pretty impressive. Good work.
I forgot that this little circle
What else?
had to be, this little half circle
Mhm.
had to be up here. So now it's not going to work at all.
Oh, but we can fix that, can't we?
And then I've glued them all.
We can still undo them. We can still undo it.
And it sucks. And Miranda doesn't know what to do, and I don't know what to do.
So, Surya, what are you working on now?
I'm working on
Hold on.
the racing robot.
Racing robot. And what's that thing that you've attached? What's that on the top there?
This is the motor.
The motor, okay. And what did you just solder on just now?
The battery snap.
Battery snap. Has anything proven challenging at all so far with this kit?
Making sure that this white bit is tight enough to keep the motor from slipping out while it's racing.
So to start with, the instructions suggested to use solder to stick it. But what problems did we have when we tried to do that?
It wouldn't stick to the metal, and it burned the white bit.
Okay. And so what other strategy did we come up with?
We used hot glue.
Okay, yep. And it seems to be holding the motor in place now, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Well done. Miranda, what have you been working on here? What creations have you made?
My bug army. This is Ghost, the
Bug
bug
army.
commander. He's leading his army to take over the world. He's also the king.
What is he made from? What things are those?
Oh, paper, metal, those things I forget the name of.
That looks like you've got a resistor on the front. Oh, and it looks like does he have a scepter as well? He looks like he has a
Sure.
resistor for a scepter.
Sure.
What is his head made from?
The red things.
The red things? Oh, the LEDs?
Mhm.
Well, what's that little, isn't there a little circle on the top?
Yeah, it's just a metal thing I found.
Oh, so maybe it's a blob of solder. That could
Yeah, it
be a
is.
blob
I
of
just
solder.
found here. I'm like, it's gonna be nice to do over the crown.
And his body seems to be made with a integrated circuit. Very nifty.
And I made a throne for him out of paper and hot
It's very
glue.
nice paper, okay.
Alright, this is Julie. And this is Tuli. Shoot.
What are these ones now? What's this
Julie.
one here?
No, Tuli. Shoot. Tuli. Julie.
Julie's made from an integrated circuit and looks like it's made with
Albert.
a ceramic cap capacitor.
Albert, who was the biggest butt of them all.
So Albert's made, Albert's got,
See, this butt.
he does have, yeah, integrated circuit, he's got an LED butt. Is that like a stinger? Is it
No,
like
that's not his butt. His butt's underneath that.
And his antennae seems to be a resistor.
Yeah, and this is Monica and Jessica.
Monica and Jessica.
And he is very interesting. I mean, this is Monica. She was he was decapitated for a long time. And it's Jessica.
So made from LEDs,
And yes, it's a he.
resistors, and an integrated circuit.
They're conjoined. They're conjoined bug.
And how did you stick them all together?
Hot glue.
These creations hot glue gun, nice.
I burned myself multiple times.
Yay!
Now, only the last part of the plan is in process. To take over the other nations. And to rule the world!
So you're working on a new project now. What's this thing?
Yes, I am doing a stop sign,
It's a stop sign.
and I am just soldering the last part of the LED light so it can light up. And then I only have to, then after that I just have to put the cords on to make it work.
Oh, nice. So you're almost done.
Yeah.
Brilliant. What are you working on here?
I'm working on a 3D shimmering pyramid kit, skill level 3.
Tricky stuff. And what's going on here? So you've made this one already. See this one down here?
Yeah.
What are all those things?
Those are LEDs.
Okay. And what's that thing there?
This was part of another kit that broke down. So
Oh, is that the Wheel of Fortune kit?
yeah, so I
Okay.
just kept it here.
So we might
'cause
go
I
back
was
to
too
that.
lazy.
That's a little speaker, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty
and
sure it is.
So what's this? Is this kind of okay? Let's just watch you solder. Soldering these LEDs, I'm guessing.
Mhm.
Very good soldering skills there, I've got to say. Is this one a bit more relaxed in that, like you're doing a lot of the same thing?
Yeah, but this part is very annoying and getting me very frustrated because they make this thing like glue sticky tack, and pretty much you have to wiggle it until it feels comfortable, and then it marks it on your hand, and you've got white bits all over your hands. And then it gets annoying, and then they were too lazy to make it less wiggly, so I just have to keep on wiggling it until
That sounds good.
it gives up.
And they're nice colourful wires that I'm guessing you're going to use later on to mix it all up.
Yeah, I don't know where, but it is.
So it's a pyramid, so I've got one face done, you're doing this other face, and I'm guessing
Yeah.
these will be the other two faces.
Yeah, so this one's the LEDs, and then this one's the bottom, which is going to take a lot longer.
Okay,
And I can't find the kit.
the good thing is it's midday, so there's still time.
Yeah, but then we have to do our project thing, so.
Oh, that won't take long. So Kelsey, what is this thing?
This is my third project, which is a stop sign. And you can adjust the settings, so you can have it fast or you can have it slow.
How do you make it slower?
You have to turn that, but I can't really turn it.
It is hard to turn, isn't it?
Because it doesn't, yeah.
It's almost like you need to dig your nail into it to turn.
And we had
You've
to-
got to use a screwdriver.
We had a different one. We thought it was another one piece, but it was actually this piece.
Oh, the integrated circuit. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So we had to swap over the integrated circuits. And was there anything else as well? Just fixing up the soldering or something?
Yeah, and putting the reason why it didn't work is because these two ones were the wrong way. So we had to take them out and then resolder them.
That's handy. You can fix it up, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Pretty fun. Thank you. So Kaya, you look like you're doing some surgery on one of your old kits. What kit was this one?
This is the regular alarm kit.
Yeah.
So when I was soldering before, it warmed up too fast, so the copper started burning off, so we had to put wires.
Oh, so
to
you're replacing
go in
copper
there.
wires, yeah?
And then it was also this, so
Oh, the
it
integrated
was soldered.
switch?
It was soldered together, and they have to,
Yeah.
so they have to be separated. In order
Yeah,
to
it's it up, yeah. It's a learning process. Very good.
Yes.
Doing some surgery on the secret. Can you please describe what's going on with this?
This is my alarm kit, and if you put something dark over it, it will, and take it off, it will make a noise.
Okay.
So what you have to do is you have to turn it on, and then you have to put the top quickly back on it.
So is it
And
switched
then-
on now, or is it
No,
switched off?
it's switched off right
Okay.
now.
Yeah, I'll just see so we can see what's going on. Yep. So you're switching it on now, are you? And then you're quickly covering it up.
Yes.
Okay.
And now you hit the week.
So you have to leave it for a minute, do you?
Yeah.
So here's another one that kind of looks similar. So while we're leaving it for a minute to store up, that, what we got here, let's see. We seem to have the siren. We seem to have a siren here. We have a switch, an on and a reset switch. What's that thing there, Kelsey? Can you remember what that thing's called? Oh, yeah, there's resistors.
Yeah,
Yep. So we've got little resistors, a few different resistors there. Can you remember that thing that started with C?
Capacitor.
Capacitor. And we've got a potentiometer. What's this? What do we call this thing over here? Wires. what do they connect to, those wires? A battery, yeah. And what's that thing there?
That I can't really remember what that is called.
I can't remember what it's called either, actually, to be honest. It's got a special name. But what it does is it senses the light. So this would be the thing that would be sensing the light, we think. Okay, so this is just passing the time until maybe a minute's passed. So when a minute has passed, and then we remove this, and then there's supposed to be a bit of a pause first, isn't there? So a bit of a pause, and then the alarm's meant to go off.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're about to test the alarm now, girls, just so you've been pre-warned. Okay, let's test the alarm.
Okay.
So then,
So when I pick up,
guys, quiet please. Shh, we're testing the alarm, thank you. Here we go. And then you switch it off. So what made the alarm go off? What did it sense that made the alarm go off?
Right.
Light, okay, yes.